Yay! Yay! It's an intro to the knowledge drip that is. One of your greatest knowledge drips, of course, is back. This is the mountain engineering, volcano forming, pin dropping from an airplane, hitting a rock and setting off a volcano that burns millions of people to death. This is the law of success. This is Wild Thoughts with your host, the Big. Stop the clapping. Bang. Thanks for all the claps. Thank you. Hello, out there, people, human becomings, followers, leaders, mind sniffers, people that cut dandelions apart, people that drive fast on the freeway, people that hunt. Yeah, there's some hunters that listen to this knowledge drip. Well, you guys have been emailing into the show all the different types of human leaderships that I have been asking, how can they give me some money? How can they donate to one of the greatest drips of all time? Here's the answer. All you got to do is write into the show at reflife32@gmail.com. I'll let you know my websites. I'll let you know my services. I'll let you know what we can do for you. And people, listen, I even have a Venmo account, but I don't want to make it too easy for you to just put the money straight into my Venmo. No, you gotta have a challenge. You gotta play a game. You gotta play a game of the magic of thinking big. This is how the game works, with the magic of thinking big. You think the most highest and possible number of what you can think of. You can think of $1,600,000,900,000,000,000. You only should be able to get that. You should be able to. And you know what? Those goals aren't realistic. Just ask grass. Ask rice. The goals aren't unrealistic. You can multiply money through the great use of cotton, which has been used for years. Used in our monies. Used in our clothes. It's cotton. It's great shit. So if you want to be one of those people that donate to Wild Thoughts with the Big Bang, then go ahead and email into the show at reflife32@gmail.com. You can go ahead and donate $300, $5,000, or $1,000,000,000,000,000,000,000. Because this isn't for rent. This is only to buy. This is only to print the knowledge of enhancing into your mind. So as we move on now, ads over. As we move on now, we move into a realm where possibilities is now the unedited by our subconscious mind. We want to remember that we can control what happens and our actions to whatever happens. Our sustainability through life is determined on our ability to adapt to situations we as human becomings. Because sometimes in life, nothing happens to any man which he is not framed by nature to bear. The same misfortunes may happen to any other, who either because he does not see what has happened, or because he wants to show a great spirit, is firm, and it comes out unharmed. And it is a shame to let ignorance and compliancy be stronger than wisdom. Outward things cannot touch the soul, not in the least degree, nor have they any admission to the soul, nor can they turn or move the soul. But the soul turns and moves itself, it's alone. And whatever judgments it may think to properly make, it makes for itself the things which present themselves to it. Because we strive as human becomings, we strive to become top of the game. Because most of us human becomings are already human beings. We go around in a delusional state of numbers. A delusional state of facts. They can tell you how many steps are in a basketball player, like how many steps a basketball player took in one failure time game, or how many shots were taken in the place of the entire world. But the necessities of life, of real connection and purposefulness, sometimes it's missed. For it is hard to go beyond the faith of your leader. But yet, still, it is the mastery of your mind to find your being past your leader. I see as we travel through this tiny time, timid and tired, tried, we settle. We settle as if we were a tree. But we root. And root hard. So that we are bound to being a human being. This is what we call the connection. The connection between the earth and the mind are connected to the same. So we root like a tree. But our roots are our thoughts, and they are connected with the trees, connected with the earth, connected with the wind, connected with the connected with the water. The little bit of H2O. It's a man-eater, baby. It's a man-eater. But yet the tree unharmonies corrects, and it helps us connect. Sometimes it can kill our humanity. It poisons our earth sometimes. Not the tree. Not talking about the tree. Talk about your mind. Sometimes it poisons your mind. It poisons our earth of me place. For we need to be transcended to human becomings, but yet at the same time, ooh, I just got a quarter. Look at that. I lifted up my little book and a quarter fell out. Talk about money everywhere I go. Whew. But we can be transcended human becomings. But yet at the same time, we need to see the beach of plastic. The beach of plastic built upon lies and deceit. And as we know from the self-confidence formula, it can only be built on truth and justice. Yes, yes. For man is the nearest thing to me. And just as so far as I must do good to men and bear with them, but when men act as obstacles to my proper work, man becomes to me one of the things that are indifferent, as much as so as the sun or the wind or a wild beast. These, it is true, it may impede my work, but they are no hindrance to my intentions and depositions, which have the power of changing and adapting themselves to conditions. For the mind converts and changes every obstacle to its activity into an aid, so that the obstacle to action actually furthers it and helps it along the road. Welcome to the live stream. Now, I'm not sure if you were just in there, but you need to go back and listen to that. I'm dripping some hard knowledge on your tits. Psh, slapping them around. Because we know from the self-confidence formula, thank you for the roses, that we are built upon truth and justice. Thank you for the champagne. Our mission is clear. Our mission is clear here at the Big Bang Studios. What? I just got a kangaroo. I just got a fucking kangaroo. Pop, 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 pop. Pop, pop. Put the kangaroo on the bitch ass, right, TD? Anyways, back to the thing. As you guys know, I live stream this knowledge drip as well. So if you're coming to my knowledge drip right now and you're saying to say hello, say what's up, because we're doing the drip. But we as the thoughts, the leaders, the congregation of human becomings that fly, the fly on the seat of our area, our fly on the pan of life. Ooh, our fly on the plan of life that connects to each other as we see. As we see that around us it is enough. We know that around us is enough. We have the resources and the knowledge between us to create a living society. And we know that around us is enough. We have the resources. We know what is around us is enough. We've been living in this society, and we know this to be true because it has already happened. So perish not, Tahiti. This is the ambient power of your fucking mind right now. It is illuminated by the tide of your own selfish beings. Our dear leaders, We have to be able to part in this breath of the knowledge dip where we have to expand, we have to explore, and we have to go knock a hole in that motherfucking door. This is the expansion of this great mind. And it has come, and it has come. And it is in our pleasure to keep our roots fully flourished, I can't say that word, fully flourished, and fully aware of time. So be it that we continue this journey, or so be it that our breath be stopped, and we must continue our journey, or our breath must stop. What choice are you going to take? Our bones get to finally bleach in the sun. Ooh. Our bones finally get to bleach in that magnificent sun. And if you are right now in the journey as you should be, bless yourself. Woo! Be the background noise, Tahiti. Yeah, screech it. Now you missed your shout. You missed your chance to shout. You missed your chance to shout.
Go ahead.
You missed your chance to shout. And if you are in the journey of right now, bless yourself and give good grace upon yourself.
Amen.
Sit down with yourself and know that you are on top. I'm doing great. I'm just recording a knowledge drip. Know that you're on the top and you are on the bottom working your way up. But what is the point of working your way up if you know that you're gonna fucking boom tumble back down?
After a few cycles.
Because you're on the bottom waking up. The top is you, and the easy slope down to pass. It's the old meeting the new you. And to meet your old self somewhere in the bottom, to give advice to yourself. Give advice to your roots. For we will embellish how far you came from how far you have been. What do you think of that?
I think it's great.
You think it's great? Missed a chance to shout.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
That's fine.
We're at the point of time right now. We're at 18 minutes and 24 seconds in. And for some reason, I forgot to do the initiative and leadership formula at the beginning of this. But luckily, Jesus loves me, and he gives me the scriptures, so... Jesus loves me, and he gives me the scriptures so I can preach it unto you. This is the life we chose. So here we go with our initiative and leadership formula. And the only reason I'm doing the initiative and leadership formula is because I said I would do it. And I keep forgetting to do it in the drips. I keep forgetting to drip it. I forget to keep dripping it on myself. Pop, pop. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dripping this for you. I'm dripping this for me. Shit. I need this initiative and leadership formula more than you do. Here we go. Yeah, I need it more than you do. Here we go. Initiative and leadership formula. Having chosen a definite chief aim as my life work, I now understand it to be my duty to transform this purpose into reality. Hold on. Therefore, I will form the habit of taking some definite action each day that will carry me one step nearer the attainment of my definite chief aim. Right? I know that procrastination is a deadly enemy of all who would become leaders in any undertaking, and I will eliminate that from my habit, from my makeup, by A, doing some one definite thing each day that ought to be done without anyone telling me to do it. And do you want to know what I did today? Doing some one definite thing each day that ought to be done without anyone telling me to do it. I made my bed. Made the bed. See it? Bam. Can you see it back there? Probably not. Second one. B. Looking around until I find at least one thing that I can do each day that I have not been in the habit of doing and that will be of values to others without the expectation of pay. Now listen, I know what you guys are thinking. You're probably thinking, oh, he does this knowledge drip for free. No, I do it with the expectation to get motherfucking paid. So that is not one thing that I did today without the expectation of pay. C. Telling at least one other person each day of the value of practicing this habit of doing something that ought to be done without being told to do it. And you know what's good about that? Is that by putting this knowledge drip out there, and just when I said that, telling at least one other person each day of the value of practicing this habit of doing something that ought to be done without being told to do it. I just did it by doing this knowledge drip. Bam. I can see that the muscles of the body become strong in proportion to the extent which they are used. Therefore, I understand that the habit of initiative also becomes fixed in proportion to the extent that it is practiced in. I realize that the place to begin developing the habit of initiative is in the small, commonplace things connected with my daily work. Don't forget to hold the hearts. My daily work. Therefore, I will go at my work each day as if I were doing it solely for the purpose of developing this necessary habit of initiative. Woo! I like that kangaroo. I understand that by practicing this habit of taking initiative in connection with my daily work, I will not only be developing that habit, but I will also be attracting the attention of those who will place greater value on my service as a result of this practice. Signed, the Big Bang. This plan is agreeable, and the contract is closed. So as we got to find out what we're going to do for the next 6 minutes on this drip. 6 more minutes. Because I'm really trying to keep it down to 30 minutes now. I want to get this down pat. 30 minutes, you know? I want everyone to open up their, if you got their Bible with you. I want you to go to Micah chapter 4, verse 11. That says, "Now also many nations are gathered against thee, that say, let her be defiled, and let our eye look upon Zion. Now also many nations are gathered, but they know not the thoughts of the Lord, neither understand they his counsel, for he shall gather them as the sheaves into the floor. Artist and thresh, O daughter of Zion, for I will make thine horn iron, and I will make thy hoofs brass, and thou shalt be in pieces many people, and I will concentrate their gain unto the Lord, and their substance unto the Lord of the whole earth. Close the book on the bitch ass. That's what the Bible said. If you don't believe me,
Bible says what?
it said that.
I don't think there's the word bitch ass in the Bible.
There is a word bitch ass in the Bible, and I just proved it.
No, there's not.
Look it up if you don't believe me. If you don't believe me, look it up. I don't care.
I will look it up.
Look it up. Look it up if you want. Be back. Bye. Now let's see. Where were we in this knowledge drip? I don't know where we are. I feel like I've done enough today. I feel like I got the good word out there. My good word. Whatever I want to talk about, of course. Well, everybody, let's finish this up with the self-confidence formula. I'm gonna go. All right, you go ahead and go find bitch ass in the Bible. I'm gonna go ahead and finish this knowledge drip up though now. With the self-confidence formula. So take a break. Take a sip of time. And breathe. Breathe real deep 3 times before we do this self-confidence formula. Go ahead and self-confidence formula. I know that I have the ability to achieve the object of my definite purpose. Therefore, I demand of myself persistent, aggressive, and continuous actions towards its attainment. Tahiti, I love you too. Check your Snapchat later. Second, I realize that the dominating thoughts of my mind eventually reproduce themselves in outward bodily action and gradually transform themselves into physical reality. Therefore, I will concentrate my mind for 30 minutes daily upon the task of thinking of the person I intend to be by creating a mental picture of this person and then transforming that picture into reality through practical service. I know that through the principle of autosuggestion, any desire that I persistently hold in my mind will eventually seek expression through some practical means of realizing it. Therefore, you're going wild in the chats. You're making me losing my... Therefore, I shall devote 10 minutes daily to demanding of myself the development of the factors named in the 16 lessons of this reading course on the laws of success. I have clearly mapped out and written down a description of my definite purpose in life. For the coming 5 years, I have set a price on my service. For each of those 5 years, a price that I intend to earn and receive through the strict application of the principles of efficient, satisfactory service, which I will render in advance. I fully realize that no wealth or position can long endure unless built upon truth and justice. Therefore, I will engage in no transaction which does not benefit all whom it affects. I will succeed by attracting to me the forces I wish to use and the cooperation of other people. I will induce others to serve me because I will first them. I will eliminate hatred, envy, jealousy, selfishness, and cynicism by developing love for all humanity. Because I know that a negative attitude towards others can never bring me success. I will cause others to believe in me because I will believe in them and in myself. I will sign my name to this formula, commit it to memory, and repeat it aloud once a day with full motherfucking faith that it will gradually influence my whole entire drip life, so that I will become I will become a happy worker in my chosen field of endeavor. Alright, everybody, this has been one of the greatest knowledge drips of all time. And this has been Wild Thoughts with your host, The Big Bang. Until next time, take it easy.